about that bullpen, Matt. It's been outstanding. Best in baseball, just 12 hits allowed, 10th in ERA. And when you talk about the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase has been everything you thought he would be.
Yeah, Dave, when was the last time we could talk about a guy throwing over 100 miles per hour coming out of that pen? Certainly Cody Allen back in the heyday, hit 97, 98. Andrew Miller from the left side, 97, 98. But here's a guy consistently coming into baseball games and throwing 100 miles per hour. That's very difficult to hit. And there's so many general managers and assistant GMs and analytics nerds in the game that just they go crazy for the radar gun. And with Clase, he's got movement on that fastball. Teams are not able to catch up to it. And so right now, that's the guy for the ninth inning. He's pitching with confidence. Didn't really have his A-plus stuff yesterday, yet still was able to get that double play ball at the end of the ball game to get the save. So I like what I see from him. Certainly Karinchak setting him up. Two guys throwing in the upper 90s. Heck, Trevor Stephan, the Rule 5 guy from the Yankees, hitting 97 on the gun the other night. That's nice to mix and match with some of the more softer tossers that you have that are strike throwers in that bullpen. Gives Tito a nice luxury to have there.
And you know, the other thing with Clase, Roberto Perez is a huge part of that, because that 100 looks even more impressive when he's burying the curveball at 90-something in the dirt, and has the confidence to do that because Perez is using his chest to block everything that goes in the dirt. So Perez is a key to those young guys. And the other thing is there's a nice mix with Oliver Perez, and Shaw has thrown the ball pretty well. I know he gave up a run, but Shaw has been very nice addition. Those are guys that have been around and can kind of gather the young relievers too.
Yeah, you know, it's very easy to hop on when I fill in on the fan on 92.3 or on the comment sections on cleveland.com and just load up on the Dolans and do that whole routine. When in reality, this franchise and organization takes guys back or grabs guys from the scrap heap and resurrects them. Uncle Ruben Niebla, the entire pitching factory that this team has is amazing. Carl Willis, where you can take Brian Shaw, who fans will still boo a little bit because of what happened 5 years ago. But Brian Shaw's velocity is back up. They've got him pitching from up higher now out of the stretch where he starts his motion. And now all of a sudden 96, 97 is back. Whereas last year in Colorado and Seattle, he wasn't topping out he wasn't hit 93. So there's something about what this factory does with these pitchers to find some of these guys. Like I mentioned, Stephan, you said Oliver Perez before, who 2-3 years ago people thought his career was over. But you put him with the development guys that the Indians have in the pitching department, and all of a sudden you've got yourself some guys that you get second and third opportunities out of. And Brian Shaw's done the job so far. He's going to give up runs. They all are. It's not going to be a perfect season by any stretch, but knowing that you can miss bats and get outs with your staff, that then lessens the pressure on the offense.